First of all, your first thought when you saw that ball land and you guys get the victory off the bat of your teammate, Waldir, what was going through your mind?
I was thinking that, she was due. She was so due. She's such a great hitter, and she's been kind of in an in-and-out slump, so I'm so glad she had that. She deserves to have that final game-winning push. I'm really proud of her.
And I'm sure you feel that confidence is going to really start heating her bat up a little bit, right?
Oh, yeah, I think it's going to heat up all of ours. It's like a spark whenever one person hits, then we all just keep continuing.
Yeah, along those lines, I thought some of the defensive plays today by your teammates.
Oh, absolutely.
And defense leads to offense.
Yes. Listen, my defense, I would not pitch as well as I do without them. It is because of them that I look half as decent as I do.
Sidney, talk a little bit about what was working so well for you. I mean, you go up against a team that can hit the ball really well. You go through a lot of good hitters, when you face this team. So what was really working for you inside the circle, would you say?
I'd say just hitting my spots, based off of trying to keep batters off balance. It's good to go off speed and stuff, but people catch on pretty quick, so we have to move the location a good bit as well. There's never going to be one consistent thing I'm going to throw over and over again. That's kind of the goal.
Yeah, I agree with that. Your off-speed pitch was pretty devastating today to the Viking batters. However, you got to be really selective for that to be effective.
Yes, very much so. I have a lot of good pitch callers back here. They really help me out.
Is that something that you've been able to do throughout your pitching career growing up, is change speeds and use that change up to your advantage?
I'm obviously not the tallest or biggest kid in the world. So
Neither am I, Sidney. So.
So I really have to rely on doing exactly what my coach tells me, because they know what to do. They've been in this game a lot longer than I have. So if I'm just kind of like a puppet and I do exactly what they say, then it works out pretty well, because I'm not going to override anyone or overpower them.
So you reached base 3 times. You helped yourself out a lot today as well, including what did you kind of see on that wild pitch? What was your mentality at third base? I'm sure you're always looking for a ball in the dirt, right?
Yeah, as Dutch always says, he says if that ball gets behind, you're there. And that's as simple as it is. Ball gets behind, I know I have to run. Kind of had bricks on my feet, so it was very, very, very close, but I'm glad I got home and I was quite happy.
You still got there. I know It's kind of, and Mount Pleasant the same way, you're having a good season, but maybe you're not playing your best softball yet.
Yeah.
So what do you kind of see from your team right now? What do you guys kind of have to get better at and continue to work on, I guess, to really make this the season that you want it to be?
Well, I'd say that's kind of on me, because whenever I don't hit my spots, my defense can't be properly prepared for what ball is going to come. If I'm throwing an outside pitch but I lose it inside, then my third baseman and my shortstop aren't expecting a rocket. Sometimes it might happen. So they might get overwhelmed with certain balls. Most of the time, though, they're prepared anyways. They're ready. They get the job done. But, yeah, I'd say I need to hit my spots more to help out my defense.
How many of these Vikings do you know personally or maybe play with in the summertime?
Honestly, I see familiar faces in every single team. I might not know them personally, but if I see their bags, their numbers on another team, I know. I know some of the girls maybe play on the same Team Pennsylvania Fast Pitch team, not as mine, but in the same organization, and it's always tough whenever you know people that play travel ball and stuff. So
no secrets.
No, not at all. They get to see you a lot more often.
I know you have to fill big shoes this year with Emma, graduating.
Yeah.
What was kind of your mentality coming into the season? Were you excited about this great opportunity that you have? You certainly took advantage of it today.
I was extremely excited to get back on my main position, the mound. It's really devastating not to have Emma here, because she's such a solid pitcher, and it was really sad letting go of our one senior. She was like our fire. Now we have to kind of build it up again, make the kindle wood ourselves. But it's going, and I'm happy to be on the mound and trying to help my team the same way she did with us.
Is she working with her mom, by the way, at the salon? I know that was the plan last year. I remember talking to her. Okay.
Yes.
And you have one senior yet again this year now.
Yes.
So you are a young squad. What do you think the future can be for this Cougar team?
I think that keeping the youthfulness, that's just what we have at Yawk. We don't have a lot of numbers, so there's never going to be a JV team here. And those young numbers, we kind of train them out through middle school and even before that in rec ball, so we all come through pretty strong starting off. We can't afford to wait to have all these seniors or all these different older players with more experience. We kind of have to build it young, so it doesn't bother us much.
Do you have any plans for college yet, or is it something that you'd like to continue playing softball? Or are you not sure yet?
I'm not too sure. I think if an opportunity presents itself to me, then I will play, but I really want to focus on my education because that's kind of the most important thing to me. I hold it very close.
Do you have a thought what you might want to study in the future or what you might want to become?
Yeah. I wanted to be a statistician or a psychiatrist of sorts. I really like working with people and giving them exactly what they need, whether that be numbers or medication.
Sidney, if you stick around the area, you speak extremely well.
Thank you.
If you ever want to jump on a softball broadcast with us and do some color commentary,
Sure.
we'll make sure that happens because you speak very, very well. So
Thank you.
Very good job with the interview. Roger, anything else? For
No,
Sidney
she's done a wonderful job. She was like almost a bit, what do I do before you turn the camera on? But you know what? You pitched extremely well today.
Thank you.
And for this interview, you have handled it much like you've done it over and over and over again. Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you so much, Sidney. Appreciate it.
Thank
Congratulations.
You guys. Thank you.